Things. Late night? Is it a late night stream? It's 8 o'clock. I guess it's just an evening stream. It's not a late night stream yet, but it could be, guys. It could turn into a late night stream. However, it's a later than usual stream of Arena and Chill. We're going to be grinding some Arena. Wow, I'm incredibly dark. I haven't put the lights on. Not too sure if I should. I've got new lights, right? And they're powered by... I didn't know that they didn't come with batteries. So at the moment, instead of like a rechargeable battery, I've got like the AA's in there. So I don't want to burn those out before, you know, the new battery pack arrives, because AA's, man, they are bloody expensive. To go down to the corner stop and pay like £8 to power the lights, guys. But, you know, they make me look a lot less pale in the videos. So, you know, got that gun for me. But welcome, guys. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So many people have flooded in chat, guys. We're gonna do some shouts. We're gonna say hello. Let's see who's first, guys. Who's number one? Killer Gamer, dude. What is up? Christopher Wallace Jr., David Thomas, Brad Elbin. Oh my God, so many. I feel like we've had like 50, 100 people come in. Matus, Darkpool, Petrukas, Edu, Ian, Nimish, Reiki, Mike, Jasra, Jerry, Trent, the Ultimate Mordu 22. Guys, so many people have flooded in. It's just a big list. I probably need to like slide down, man, so I can actually read the comments. But yeah, we're going to be doing some Arena tonight, guys. We're going to be chilling. Going to be answering as many questions as I possibly can. But keep in mind, guys, that the chat does move pretty quickly, so it can be hard to get everyone. But you know, I do try, guys. I do try, and you got to appreciate that about the young man. Seeing you're the best, man. You know what? I'll take a compliment, man. I appreciate it. Rocket Raccoon is a beast mode champion, man. Definitely one of my favorites. Incredible for prestige. Mine's on the back burner to be upgraded, just because like all my tech catalysts at the moment they're being pumped into that juicy 5-star duplicated Star-Lord. So Rocket Raccoon 550, he's still going to be a few months off, but he's definitely, I think after the Star-Lord, he might be my second priority, just for the prestige, man. His prestige is so good. Or it might be Ultron for Alliance War Defense. Not too sure. We'll see where we're at the time, guys. It's going to be a few months, so... Oh, damn. Now I want to read more questions, and now I have to play the game, guys. This is terrible. Terrible. Why did I agree to the Arena? Oh, well, let's parry. I still have to do a bit of grinding, guys. We got, like, what is it, 22 hours left, and I need 700,000 points? Might be 600,000, actually, just to get all the milestone rewards, man. You gotta farm those milestone rewards. They are so important. Also, because Alliance Quest donations are a pain in the dick, guys. They are such a pain in the dick. So you gotta be making that money, the cash. We're gonna look up in a sec, guys, and read chat after this. I'm gonna slow down the grind. Grinding too aggressively at the moment. My prestige at the moment, I checked, and it's about 3,800. It's shortly gonna go to over 4,000 when I upgrade one of my Cosmic Champions, and also get the final Mutant Catalyst to bring my Storm up to, what is it, rank 3? Level 45? Yeah, so we're not that far off getting some dang prestige. Am I going for Doctor Strange or Winter Soldier? We are just doing the milestones at the moment. Favorite character? I really like Crossbones, guys. If you saw the Champion of the Day video, you will know how much I like Crossbones. I like that champion a lot, man. Really decent one. Hey, what is up, Isaac and It's Raj? Welcome to the stream. 789 Gaming, dude, you've been here from the start, man. Definitely appreciate the support, bro. We've grown so quickly in like the last month. It's been pretty crazy. Like, I pinpoint the crazy growth to honestly that Ghost Rider Crystal opening, man. After that opening, like, shit got real. It just went through the roof, like in terms of viewing figures and in terms of subscribers. Since like that video, we've got about 5,000 new subs. It's been pretty good, man. It has been pretty good. So I think, you know, that's the point where I was like, damn, this is it's taken off quite a bit. It's pretty good, man. Character of the day tomorrow. Haven't decided tomorrow's champion of the day yet. We'll see, guys. Be sure to leave that in the comments, because I like seeing, you know, your suggestions. Seeing a Civil Warrior good. He's alright. He's alright. He's a mid-range champion with a little bit of utility. I think the problem is with Civil Warrior, and I've tried to explain this, but people get quite mad when I explain this, right? When playing the champion offensively, he's like, you know, there isn't, like, too much to him. Like, he's got Power Drain, and that's, like, the only thing that he really has going for him. If you're playing perfectly and not taking any hits, it's, like, the only thing he's got going for him, right? So if you want kind of a Power Drain champion, I think Vision is a much, much better option. Because, like, the Power Drain is 100% on Vision with a level 2. Plus, when you use your level 2, you gain 1 bar of power back with the Dupe ability. And with Civil Warrior, it's such a weak-ass Power Drain. So some people say that he's pretty good for Alliance War on, like, a Thorns node. Which I'll agree with. You know, he does have a use there. But the problem with that, again, is there are better champions, guys. Like, Mordo especially is a much better champion for the Thorns node, as Black Widow cannot bypass Thorns when there's a Mordo on it. So, he's an alright champion, right? He's alright, but there are just better champions, and comparatively, that's what makes him a little bit bad. Although, I do love his animations, and he's got some alright stuff. Like, he's not the worst, but not the best either. And when I'm looking at champions, guys, because I play this goddamn game so much, farming all of the champions, you know, I sell for nothing but the best, guys. When I'm upgrading champions, when I'm bringing them up, you know, I'm saving for the best champions, guys. I'm not gonna upgrade champions that I believe are, like, subpar. I'm always going for the best options, you know? That's what I'm going for, guys. Do I like Nightcrawler? I really, really like Nightcrawler, man. It's one of my favorite champions in the game as well. It's a lot of diversity to Nightcrawler. It makes for an amazing Alliance War defender, especially on those unstunnable nodes. He's still, even when you know how to fight Nightcrawler, he's still a little bit of a bitch, man. Still a little bit of a bitch. Should I use my 4-star Skill Awakening gem on Moon Knight, Black Panther, OG, or Daredevil? I didn't read the last line of that, but I'd use it on Black Widow, or save it for Black Widow if you don't already have one. And then the second option, I'd probably go with OG Daredevil. So if you've already got a Dupe Black Widow, go with the Daredevil, my friend. Oh, I'm excited for Howard the Duck, guys. Let me tell you that. One of the really interesting things that the creative director of Marvel tweeted out yesterday, because he kind of oversees, like, everything Marvel Digital. He's like 1.3 million followers. And he was actually at Kabam headquarters yesterday, and he tweeted out that he had seen what Kabam are bringing out in December, and he was bloody impressed by it. So I'm quite hyped, guys. I genuinely think very soon there is going to be an Act 5 announcement, and I don't even know what's coming in December, but it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, guys. I might be overhyping it, but he's sold it to me, guys. Like, this guy, he does all sorts of hype stuff. So if he's hyped up about it, must be pretty good, man. It must be pretty good. How am I, Swayam? Dude, I'm doing very well today. Sorry, guys, that I can't get around to all of your questions. I'm trying. I've gone on quite a long tangent with a couple of them, but I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best while playing Arena to occasionally look up. Should I replace Netflix Daredevil with Moon Knight for my questing team? How does Moon Knight phases work? Moon Knight's quite a complex champion, and I'm not going to be able to explain it off the bat. But it really depends. In terms of your questing team, it's like which one you prefer, really. I mean, they both have their pros and cons. I think, overall, I think Moon Knight's probably, like, the better champion out of those two ones. So I'd probably focus on the Moon Knight, personally. But Moon Knight, you know, his kind of big pro and con is, like, sometimes he's going to be really, really good, and sometimes he's just going to be pretty good. So, I don't know if there's any difference between those two, but yeah, sometimes he's better than other times is the point that I was trying to make. Damn, Star-Lord, that block proficiency, son. What do you think of Quake? I really like Quake. I wish she had 10% more block proficiency. I wish she was as good as Captain America in terms of her block proficiency. But Quake is still a really, really good champion. Yeah, I like Quake. I like Quake. Got a really, really strong block. Like, definitely above average block. I'd say, like, probably the 4th best block proficiency in the game. So you've got your Captain America and your Doctor Strange, and then you've got Quake, guys. And then all the other champions are, like, they're a little bit down the list. So I did Master and Heroic in 5 hours and 45 minutes. That seems, I've heard, like, a few of the times, Jastrara, and I'm not entirely sure, but that seems a little bit slow. I've heard a lot of people doing it in, like, 5 hours. So I'm not too sure if that's going to be enough. Personally, the reason I haven't gone for Legends yet is because what I like to do when looking at like the previous month who's got legends, I always like search the names because they release the list, and I look in game, and it's always people with like 5-star rank 4 level 55 champions. Like, so many of them, all the names that I search always have a stack champion, and I'm like, comparatively, I just don't have the power to do it. And I have some pretty good champions, so I'm waiting until I'm like super sure that I can get a decent run in before I do like my first attempt to go for the legend title. But I think I can do it, guys. I think once we get the Star-Lord up to rank 4 and bring him up to level 55, I think it's definitely possible to go for the legend title. But what you need to be aware of, guys, is you need to be aware of your competition. Like, you know, legends title, you're not competing against like the AI, it's competing against other people, and you have to know what they're packing so that you can pack even more. It's been confirmed that they are going to add Nova. Interesting, man. Interesting. That might come with the next month's event. Not too sure. What should I rank up? Unduped Hawkeye or... Oh, man. The question went. Was that duped Black Panther? If it was Black Panther, I'd probably go with that. Let's... Oh, guys. I need to... I'm just gonna, like, sit down for, like, 2 minutes after this and quick fire answer some questions. Because we need to catch up on chat, guys. So many of you are, sliding into the chat, asking you questions. So I want to be there for you guys. Okay, let's fire off the level 2. Please KO. Please KO. No! That's pretty bad. We're not going to die, but as soon as she finishes the level 3, she's going to die. From the energy blast, right? Hey, there we go. Okay, wonderful. Let's scroll up. What is up, guys? Everybody, welcome the most handsome man. Well, second most handsome man in the MCOC community, Dorky Diggity Dave, aka Dork Lessons, is in chat. If you guys at the moment are like not very good at the video game, and you're like, oh, you know, I keep on getting hit, you got to check out his channel, man. He has some great guides on how to evade, parry, and play the game well. So yeah, anyway, let's do some quick fire questions, guys. Who's my Alliance 4 defense team? I don't want to talk about that, man. My Alliance 4 defense team is so bad at the moment. I need to sort that out, man, before we do any Alliance 4 defense videos. Does the Precision Mastery help with Scarlet Witch? Definitely, man. That's 10% more crit. 10% more Scarlet Witch procs, bro. Definitely. See, and I got 5-star from my Master Rift. Congratulations, Laszlo. Let's have a look. My 4 stars are Venom, Moon Knight, Dupe Spider-Gwen, Jane Foster, Netflix Daredevil, and Falcon. Is just Spider-Gwen duped? I'm not seeing like any great option for a 440. I think one of the videos I'm going to do tomorrow as well is what champion should I take to 440? Because that's a question that I get a lot. And kind of my general advice and the general like stuff that I'll share with you in the video is I will only take a champion now to 440 if it is like in the top 10 or 15 for a specific use in the game, being that like, you know, Alliance War Attack, Alliance War Defense. Because if I bring up a character at 440 and spend, you know, it's a lot of resources to do that, then it needs to be good for something, right? It needs to be good for something. So hopefully gonna convey that message in a video tomorrow. Should I be disappointed? Dude, I've got 4-star Joe Fix. You should be a little bit... He's not the best, man. Let's put it that way. Let's just put it that way. Do I watch The Walking Dead? Yeah, I do, man. Loving The Walking Dead so far. I love Negan, man. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is doing a fantastic job. I found a way to use your Ghost Rider more effectively, pairing up with Quake and Hawkeye. Interesting, Assad. I believe the Quake synergy actually only applies to Quake and Black Widow herself. But I will look into that, my friend. I will look into that. I'm a little bit curious about that synergy, man. Thank you for the tip, though. I will look into that after the video's done. Thank you very much, Rip93Ford. Appreciate that, man. Glad the videos have been helping. Apparently, Nova was announced in New York Comic Con. Seeing, does Iron Fist Sig ability really make any difference? It makes the champion, well, stack a lot more armor breaks and thus deal a lot more damage. So, it's like not maybe as character defining as something like duping a Scarlet Witch or 4, but it definitely helps out a lot in terms of damage. You're going to see like a substantial increase, and especially, you know, with Iron Fist, if you pair that champion, if you have the Despair Mastery as well, that can be really, really good, because you're just stacking so many armor breaks, having so many debuffs on the enemy, and thus, you know, applying a lot of Despair and reducing their healing output. So, if you're against like a superior Iron Man, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. See, and I'm level 26 without parry and dexterity. Well, you're definitely on the right path if you're saving up, Daniel. Best of luck, man. Hey, see, and any tips on winning arenas with only 4,000 PI teams? You just gotta keep grinding, bro. Gotta keep grinding for more champions. But apart from that, when it comes to winning arenas, it's all about your skill, man. All about your ability to play. If you can parry, evade, and bait special as well, you can like do any matchup, man. It's even like the death matches you can get through. See, and I opened a Master Rift and I only got 1,000 shards. Dude, that sucks, man. My condolences. Which 4-star should I rank up to 4? Old Man Logan. I think probably the best option there, Jonathan, is either Age of Ultron Vision as a champion that you play in your Alliance War attack team, or Groot as an Alliance War defender, depending on what you need. And my mastery setup, if you want to see my mastery setup, just YouTube Seaton's mastery setup, and it is exactly the same as it was in September when I made that video. Bit of a mid-range one. So, okay guys, that is it for the quick fire mastery one. So we're now going to be going back to grinding a little bit of arena. Got the old Ghost Rider here. Want to awaken this guy so badly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh damn, we should have... Right, we'll just fire that off. Is that going to be enough? I don't think it is. Should have put Fate Seal on it earlier, actually, to counter the regen, but it doesn't matter. Why didn't I use the level 1 after that medium? Mistakes were made, boys. Is a 3-star Star-Lord level 99 good? Well, if you can play well and hold a combo, then yes, it is. Unfortunately, Catherine, the friends list in game is full and just used for donations. You know, if you want to chat, if you want to have a little bit of banter, Twitter is the place to go. Twitter, or sometimes Instagram in the comments, but like I'm mostly on Twitter for that stuff. But the in-game friend list, like I just it's just so clunky, the in-game chat, and I really hate it. And I can only have 25 people on there, and when you have 25,000 subs, you know, it's a little bit difficult. Plus an alliance, man, it's difficult to manage that 25 spots. Should I use the 99 level 6 stone on Scarlet Witch or Black Widow? Definitely Scarlet Witch. If you haven't already got one, Scarlet Witch, like 3-star, is a game changer. You can honestly use her for like 90% of the content in the game to clear it. Even like Act 4, she's so good. Road to the Labyrinth. So yeah, if you have a Scarlet Witch, man, you've won the game, even as a 3-star. Do I know Super Gaming Family? Hell yeah, man. Dude, we're brothers, pretty much. We hang out and get Starbucks on a weekly basis, really. We're soulmates. I'll go with that. Okay, let's wreck this Kamala Khan. Go on X23. I want it down in 10 hits. Can we do 10 hits? She's gonna bleed out, right? See, guys, that's why X23 is a great champion. That bleed is so good. Not even a crit team there as well. We got a little bit lucky with the bleeds, but that's why she's a badass. Do I want Superior Spider-Man in the game? If they did Superior Spider-Man in a way that was unique, yes. But you gotta think at the moment, there are already like 4 Spider-Men in the game. Well, 3 Spider-Men and 1 Spider-Gwen. So, you know, we got quite a few of those knocking about at the moment. Do we need more right now, or do we need some like slightly off-curb champions? Do we need Ducks? Do we need Howard the Duck, you know? I think he's coming, boys. He's coming pretty soon. Oh, dude, guys, don't come in here begging for subscribers. Like, it's, that is like the lowest of the low, man. Dude, imagine, yeah, be interesting. We need some more tech characters. There aren't enough. I don't think, have any, like, new tech champions been added to the game in, like, the last few months? I don't think they have. No, I don't think we've... I can't think. In the last 6 months... Guys... Oh, yeah, Civil Warrior. But apart from that... struggling to think of them. A lot of mutants have been added, guys. A lot of them. Why isn't Quicksilver in the game? Well, I think the obvious answer is they haven't added him yet. You know, that's what I go with. But, I guess you'll have to ask Kabam, really. I don't really know why Quicksilver isn't in the game. Like, the only conclusion that I've come to is that he's not in the game because they haven't added him yet. But what do I know, guys? What do I know? Nova and Hyperion being added to the game. Apparently Nova was somewhat teased or announced at New York Comic Con. Don't know that for sure. There were quite a few characters. I think Angela was also announced or teased. What do you think is better, Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, or Thor? Well, my friend, good question. They all have their circumstantial uses. You know, like, Scarlet Witch is a little bit rubbish in the Labyrinth of Legends when you can't really, like, crit. And, Thor's really rubbish on unstunnable nodes. But generally, guys, like, Scarlet Witch is the best champion. Like, generally speaking. But, again, it's circumstantial use. When is Fantastic Four coming? I'm not too sure they will be coming for a while. I'd like to see the Human Torch added, man. Best team to act 400%. Have a look at the... I made a video, Act 4 100% guide. You want a champion that can regen, though. That's really, really important when you're doing the full Act 4 exploration. But you also want a Black Widow or Crossbones. Different stuff for different quests, really. But yeah, if you check out, like, YouTube, Act 4 100% guide, then yeah, I sat down and talked about, like, all the problems that you'll have doing 100% Act 4 and how to deal with those problems. If your life depended on it, who do you dupe? Well, Scarlet Witch, of course, man. Best one to do. Have I seen Doctor Strange? I have, man. Guys, I'm too OP with Spider-Gwen. What do you mean I'm the only person who can make her win? Spider-Gwen's the best character in the game. Even when the NPC's playing her, man, she could just auto-win. Do I know how many points you need for the 4-star Strange in the beginner bracket? No idea, dude. Nobody, like, generally speaking, nobody has much of a clue what the beginner bracket cutoffs are, because, you know, it's constantly cycling the people that are in them, so it's always changing, dude. You know, the only advice that I can give you is just grind as much as you can, because that grind, even like the really, really hardcore grind, in the beginner bracket is going to be nowhere near the painful grind that you'll have to go to get it in the veteran bracket. So get those juicy 4 stars in the beginner bracket while you can, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to check my Facebook Messenger now, but I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the theory yesterday. No worries, man. Some people have said that it works, so I think we might revisit that. Because a lot of people did say that it might not have worked because I didn't have enough energy, which is a pretty valid point, you know? It seems like a pretty crazy theory, but we'll debunk it again in like a week's time. But yeah, apparently it's working for some people, but again, it could just be coincidence, guys. We do not know. We'll see and notice this comment. No, Daniel. He will not. He's too busy. He's too busy playing the game and ignoring chat, man. Guys, I had a rumor on the street that Cian, Man of Legends, he hates his chat and his audience and just never talks to them. Just something I heard, guys. I think it's true, though. He seems like a bit of a dick. You know, I'm just saying, guys, if I was having a party, like, he wouldn't be invited. Like, just throwing it out there. Come on. Can we get to level 2 for this? We're just going to use the level 1 headbutt. That's pretty cool. How cool would Galactus as a boss be? I think inside of, like, the little battle arenas they have at the moment, I don't believe Galactus would fit. I don't know how they could do Galactus, but I'd like to see them try. Eventually we might get there. Have I got that 4-star yet? We're going to be opening it tomorrow, yeah, for sure. I got a, what was it? I got a 3-star from the Alliance Quest Weekly, which is an awesome weekly when you're doing Map 5, man. So many free shards. So yeah, we're going to be able to pop that open and then pop open a 4-star on the channel tomorrow. We'll do some sweet crystal openings. Oh, dude, Will Diaz. Dude, I couldn't agree with you more, man. Seaton's the biggest douche around. Why hasn't Kabam made Deadpool Classic more available? I'm not too sure. I kind of understand the rarity of champions that aren't, like, cripplingly overpowered. Like Deadpool, the original version of Deadpool, guys, he is so overpowered, like, ridiculously overpowered. He can regenerate, like, 140% of his health. What is it? Every minute. That's so good. That is so ridiculously good. Reliable regen is good. I kind of get, like, Thanos and Kang, because they're, like, you know, they're trophy champions for the most part. Even though they're, like, really badass champions in terms of the story, in terms of, like, their actual abilities and uses in the game, they're not that great, man. They're pretty easy to beat. See, and Loki has been added to the premium hero crystals. Will I make a video of trying to get him? Definitely not, man. I'm not a big fan of Loki, but yeah, I'm certainly not hoping to get Loki. I mean, yeah, I don't even want him for prestige, because Ghost Rider has, like, about the same prestige as Loki, so I'm just going to rank that up. So if I get Loki, it's just going to be a champion that just sits at, like, 330 forever. Just has absolutely no practical use in the game. And I'll say it, guys, the, like, justification for Loki being bad is you got to think about the Mystic champions, right? You've Ghost Rider, you've Guillotine, you've Doctor Strange, you've Scarlet Witch. And with Loki, he's got a buff still. It's pretty cool. But, like, realistically, when are you ever going to want to play that character over the 4 characters that I just mentioned, you know? Like, him in comparison to Scarlet Witch, or Doctor Strange, or Guillotine, or Ghost Rider, he sucks, man. He sucks. And that's the big problem with Loki, is that comparatively, he's a bad champion. In, like, a Void, he's alright. He's got a few things going for him. Nice prestige, but in a vacuum, man, he, in, like, you know, when you look at the other Mystic champions, you're like, no way is this guy ever going to get to 550. So, let's do that. I wish he was a bit more powerful, though, because I really like Loki as a character. I'd like to see him become stacked, but just don't think he's that great. Exactly, Mystic champions are the best in the game, and he is, unfortunately, suffering from being the worst of the best bunch. You know, guys, it's like, you know, if you're an alright-looking guy, and then you have, like, loads of friends that are great-looking guys, well, everybody's gonna go for the great-looking guys, man, when you're out on the lash. However, if you're an alright-looking guy, and maybe, I don't know, you went over to the slightly uglier group of friends, maybe you went over to the, what was it, maybe the Science Champions? Yeah, I went over to the Science Champions, then, oh, okay, you might occasionally get a bit of action, but you know, if you're out with all these super handsome friends, being a mediocre looking guy, you ain't getting any action, boy. So life lessons there, guys. Exactly why not super great. Unstoppable Colossus is the worst Mystic. I would argue with that, just because once I feel like definitely in, like, the end game, what you see a lot in a lot of the top alliances is that a lot of alliances build their defense teams purely around Mystic characters, because Mystic Dispersion is crazy good in Alliance War defense. It's so powerful, because even when evading stuff, you just get absolutely wrecked. So I think in kind of like that top 5 team, Unstoppable Colossus definitely has a place there, in my opinion, along with Juggernaut, Magic, and Doctor Strange. And who will be the last character? Not too sure. Not too sure. Should I take X-23 to rank 5? I don't think X-23 is a priority for rank 5. I think when it comes to mutants, the rank 5 ones are either Deadpool X-Force for prestige, or Duped Wolverine for just crazy Alliance War defense. While X-23 is a really good damage dealing champion, to be honest, I guess she's not that bad. But I don't know, I think Wolverine has a bit more of a practical use. X-23 suffers from being a bit too glass cannon-y. So I'd say she would be third on my priority list to take to 550. I definitely take either Deadpool X-Force or Wolverine up before her, personally. But you know, that's my decision. Again, the materials are in your hands. You can take X-23 up if you want. Again, definitely not a bad option. Definitely not a bad option. Just not one that I'd choose immediately. But all my mutant catalysts are probably going to be pumped into, what is it, my 5-star Storm, man. Definitely going to get that up to rank 4. So yeah, not going to have a 550 mutant for a very long time. And I'm pretty happy with that, man. Because the Storm is so beast mode once you get it to rank 4, level 55. Indeed, we got quite a few people watching this evening. We don't usually have many people in Arena and Chill, but then again, I haven't really done Arena and Chill since, you know, the subscribers went up a little bit. Doctor Doom would be Mystical Tech. I'd like to. I think he'd probably be Tech, but I'm not too sure on that one. Might be Mystic. Might be Mutant. I'm not. Don't know where he'd fall. Okay, sorry guys, just reading a few of the questions. Oh, Sandra, that's not a very nice comment. I'm going to have to put you in timeout. You have to learn to behave. Watch your language there. Who are your top Alliance War Defense champions? Probably like Ooh, who would I ideally have? I'd have a dupe Juggernaut. I'd have a dupe Magic. All the characters would be dupe, guys. Let's Spider-Man, Electro, and Ultron. I think those would probably be my top 5. I think there are different circumstances and different nodes where I might change the champions around, but generally speaking, I feel like those would be my top 5. But if I get a Juggernaut, I want to try and get... I've got a 5-star Juggernaut at the moment, but I want to dupe that, because if I can dupe that and then bring that up to rank 4, level 55, it's God mode. It's God mode for Alliance War, man. So good. Oh, thank you very much, Greatness Ever. I'm privileged, man. Privileged to be your father. What a lucky guy. See, and I'm a new player. Is 4-star Spider-Man good? Yeah, pretty good champion, man. And if you dupe him, if you get a second copy, then you awaken him, and he's great for Alliance War defense. So yeah, definitely good, man. Congrats. Am I going to grind for Crossbones? I've already got Crossbones. I'm not really, like, fussed about the grind to awaken him, though. I'm definitely going to awaken my Black Widow, but don't know if I'll awaken my Crossbones. Yeah, again, I'm not too bothered. The thing is, as well, even if I did... I think I'm just going to wait to dupe my Crossbones, because even if I did, you know, get the Crossbones awakened, I wouldn't put any stones into him, because, you know, you got to save those skill stones for the dupe level 99 Black Widow. So it'd be a little bit pointless for the most part. You know, just having that dupe level 1. Yeah, I don't think it's too effective. Thank you very much for all the compliments in chat, guys. You're definitely doing wonders to inflate my ego. See, and what is up, David Bachelor? Liam Cunningham. Dude, you've been noticed, man. How's it going? Liam, you've been a supporter of the channel for a very long time, man. Just want to shout out to Liam Cunningham, man. I take notice. I appreciate that, man. Can I start playing BTD Battles? Oh, I don't really know much about that game. Send me a link on, like, Twitter or in one of the comments, then I might check it out sometime. We got quite a lot of MCOC stuff to do in the next week or so. But yeah, guys, if you ever want to, like, chat to me or join in on the banter, like, at SeatonMOL on Twitter, that's probably the social media platform outside YouTube in which I instigate in the most discussion. Hey, what is up, Max? Welcome to the stream this evening. Hey, Seaton, if you had to pick one champion for Kabam to change and make better, which champion would it be? I would probably go with... I'd like to see Spider-Gwen get a revamp. It's actually one of the videos that I've got planned is I've kind of like redesigned a lot of champions, you know, because there are champions in the game that I just think they need like a complete redesign. Like they need like a bit more of a clear purpose. Like champions like Spider-Gwen, Luke Cage, Iron Patriot, because at the moment they just don't have like an effective use in the game, and that's why they're not seeing play. So I'd like to give them some unique utility. So I've kind of redesigned those, and we might talk about it in a video pretty soon. But we shall see, guys. We shall see. Okay, let's move on. Okay, we got Venom Pool, She-Hulk, and Magic. Wow, I like this round, man. Super big shot, man. I appreciate that. Buff Luke Cage. It's always the way. Hello, what is up, Devil Booster, Isaac Kong, Hulk buff. I'd like to see a Hulk buff, definitely. We talked about a little bit of a Hulk rework in the Hulk Champion of the Day video. I'd just like to see him like enrage throughout the fight and gain more and more damage. I think that's what the champion needs. Needs kind of like a different version of how Crossbones works. So every time you hit, you get like 1% more attack or something like that. So, you know, you just and it like never resets. So it's kind of like Star-Lord's ability in a way, but a bit slower. So eventually you're going to be dealing so much damage. I think that's what the champ needs, boys. Financial Dragon, you've been noticed. There you go, bud. Why did you overshadow Phoenix because of Ghost Rider? I'm not really too sure what you mean there, but in comparison, Ghost Rider's a much better champion than Phoenix, if that's what you're on about. Although I do need to do some videos on Phoenix. That's a good point, my friend. That's a good point. I do want to dupe and awaken her, though. Problem is, with Phoenix, duped at the moment, is her dupe ability is broken. So if you have, like, any sort of debuff or damage over any effect that, like, isn't a, what is it? Isn't, I think, just physical damage, will just not trigger a signature ability. So it's a little bit unreliable to proc her signature ability, which kind of sucks. But we're going to be playing a bit of Phoenix in an arena or two. Do we just want to take a level 3? Yeah, we're going to have to take a level 3, aren't we? Okay, he's got 1 stack of armor out. This is gonna hurt a bit. Oh, wow, that hurt a lot. 50%. Damn. Taking it like a champ, Venom Paul. There you go, bud. It's a pretty bad matchup, actually, because Venom Paul, a lot of his damage relies on bleeding. And obviously, Crossbones, guys, he can't bleed. He doesn't have blood. So that kind of sucks. The only dupe 4 stars I have are Spider-Gwen and I'm Patriot. Dude, Spider-Gwen was one of my first 4-star dupe champions, but I feel bad for you that your other one is I'm Patriot. Scarlet Witch nerf anytime soon? I don't believe so. You know, they talk pretty openly about it, and they're like, yeah, no changes are made. Does she need to be nerfed? I think all the other champions need to be buffed, to be honest. Just to be as good comparatively. Just a little bit more utility added to a few champions is, I think, what we need. I think that's just what a lot of champions are really missing, is kind of like a use in the game, you know, a unique utility, a reason why you play a certain champion in a certain fight. So yeah, we just need to see a little bit more of that. Is Ultron good for offense? He's alright in Alliance Quest, and a lot of people use him because, you know, he's poison immune and can take those paths. He's not the greatest damage dealer, but the fact that he's poison immune and can take a lot of hits and regen is definitely a big pro to the champion. If you play the champion really well, he ain't bad for Alliance Quest, but most people do use him as an Alliance War Defender. Oh, Sandra, what? I tell you what, you need to lay off the salt. So we're just gonna have to block you, Sandra. Sandra, it's always the Sandras, guys, just getting angry in chat. Oh man. I don't understand why Sandra has so much passionate hate for me. Like, but we'll I'll just have to let it cut me deep, guys. I'm gonna have to take it with a grain of salt. Benjamin, dude, thanks for standing up to me, man. Standing up for me, man. I appreciate that. Do you know one of the things that I really like, guys? And I just want to like just share a moment of appreciation on you guys. Is because the channel's getting bigger, right? So we're definitely with on average about like 30,000-40,000 people watching my videos every day. Like, we get a few assholes, but generally, like, you guys just shit all over the assholes, which I like. You just absolutely, like, mess them up in the comments, which, you know, I just want to say thank you if you do that, guys. It's good to know that a couple of the loyal subs, you know, have my back. I don't mind being, like, called out and getting hate on if, like, I've generally done something that's, like, quite bad, or I'm generally being a bit of a dick. But when people are like, just fuck you, Seaton, man, you're a bunch of crap. God, that was a terrible example of hate, guys. I'm too polite for this. Too polite. But I appreciate it. It's good to know, guys. Good to know. Seaton, will you marry me? Marius, wow, that's incredibly forward of you, my friend. We haven't even been on a first date yet. I don't know how you eat salad, man. We'll need to go out, man. Like that. Let's start there. Let's start with a dinner date, and then maybe we can talk about a second date, and then maybe we can be in a relationship for a few years, and then maybe, you know, if you're really good in bed, we can get married. But like, you know, you know, you can't just drop the marriage bomb on me like that. It's not very nice. Sandra or Spider-Gwen, guys? Who? Just fuck you, Seaton. You're a bunch of crap. Wow, dude, is that honestly the best you can do? But yeah, welcome to the block club, man. Oh man, the haters, they're cutting me deep, bro. I might need to turn off the webcam, guys. I'm gonna cry right now. Drop the C-bomb. WTFC, and you don't answer my question. Dude, you gotta do it again, man. You gotta appreciate the chat's moving pretty fast. I'm one man trying to, you know, read the chat and play the game and block out all of this hate, man. Luckily, I've got DJ Khaled on Snapchat, guys, and he tells me how to deal with the haters. He's like, I gotta use they block, you know, because they don't want you to succeed, guys. But, you know, we're gonna do it anyway. That's the plan, boys. Should I upgrade my freestyle on dupe Crossbones? If you don't already have a dupe Black Widow, I'd probably go for that. It's definitely a very valuable champion for doing stuff like the Road to the Labyrinth. Hey, what is up, Sebastian? Where would I like to live in America? Good question. I don't know yet. I don't know. Somewhere with good beaches, great food, and hot woman, pretty much. That's what I'm looking for. Just really looking for an American wife, really. So what we need to find, guys. On a mission when I go out in America, guys, I'm probably going to go for... I want to go to like both San Diego and New York Comic-Con, but I feel like I'll spend a lot more time in San Diego. Like at least 2 weeks. And we're going to find a wife, guys. We're going to find a wife so I can get that sweet, sweet green card. And then I can move over to the USA, guys. So, you know, if anybody knows an American, you know, American cutie, man, get slide into my DMs. We can sort out this immigration arrangement. But also, like, we might genuinely like each other. It might be pretty good. Or else I'll just have to, you know, work my magic on Kabam Mike and force him into marriage. But one day, boys, one day. I actually wouldn't mind Florida, just because I love the theme park so much. And I know that my dad is the biggest theme park nerd in the world. So if I did live out in Florida, then like he would come visit all the time. So that'd be pretty sweet. And plus Florida, I like Florida, man. It's pretty sunny. But apparently everybody in Florida and Miami, like Dorky Diggity Dave, he is from Miami, right? Yeah, just from the outskirts of Miami. And apparently everybody there is all about the gym and getting stacked. So obviously, guys, as you can tell by my intense physical posture, I would fit right in. I mean, I have the muscle mass and dexterity to slide right into that community. No! Oh, I'm playing so bad. Well, not so bad, but we got hit by level 3 there, boys. It's a little bit shameful. How do I feel about Hal the Duck? Well, we're just going to have to wait and see what he looks like in game. I'm optimistic that he's going to be pretty cool, but we'll see. I mean, they did a really good job at making a raccoon a really fun character to play. You know, you got Rocket Raccoon. Great job on that. So I'm excited to see what they do with Howard the Duck. You know, that's like almost, what is it, a year and a half later? So, I have a little bit of hope. No Name, I'm glad you enjoyed that video, man. Some people didn't enjoy that video. Some people were like, seeing this video shit. And I'm like, well, you can think that, dude. But, you know, I get that, like, not everyone's going to enjoy all my videos. But if you look at the likes, like, 500 people enjoyed it. So, like, I get that you didn't like it. That's totally cool, man. But, you know, if I don't like something generally, I just go on with my day. But, you know, some people enjoyed it, guys. And that's what the really stupid, dumbass videos are for. Is that occasionally... like some people are going to get a laugh out of that, and that makes me as a YouTuber feel pretty good that I've managed to make you have a little bit of a chuckle. Okay, what are we going to go for here? So let's swap the Ronin and Captain America. Luke Cage versus Magic or Doctor Strange. Let's do Doctor Strange, man. That OP stun. Let's do this, boys. What kind of music do I jam to? Like very hardcore gangster rap is definitely my vibe. I'm also really enjoying a couple of the latest tracks from Childish Gambino, man. The instrumental on those is crazy good. But yeah, I'm all about my rap music, as you can probably tell from my hard exterior posture. Okay, we got 2 stacks of weakness, but we've also got 2 stacks of fury. Hey, that ain't too bad. Ronan. I'm so excited. Hopefully it's going to be sometime later this week. We can actually do the next 5-star crystal opening. And if we get a cosmic champion, right, we can awaken the champion straight away and bring it up to rank 3, level 45. So if we get a Drax, if we get Captain Marvel, if we get a Ronan, we can like stack out that champion instantly and it'll be so good. So that's what I'm really hoping for. But also, we could also dupe the Magic or Juggernaut, and we could bring those up to rank 3, because I've almost got... Actually, can we bring them up to rank 3 yet? I don't think yet, but very soon. I've got like 2 2/3 of a Mystic Catalyst, so we're getting there, boys. I know! I'm very excited for that, man. Very excited for that. Spider-Man Homecoming's going to be lit, guys. The trailer's going to come out soon. I was thinking of, I'm probably going to do like a reaction video to the Spider-Man Homecoming trailer, just because, guys, it's cheap, it's lazy content, but if I get it out really quickly, it'll get a ton of views, guys. It'll fill these big old pockets, so we might do that, guys. Reaction to Spider-Man, plus it might be a genuinely good reaction. I might be hype about it. Have you noticed the AI not charging for as much? I think, Tristan, there are so many like different AIs in the game, depending on like where you play. So I feel like the aggressive AIs, I don't really have a problem with too much, but especially some of the beginner AIs, man, they are very hard to parry. But there are so many different Like, it's not until you fight, what is it? Fight a character for a few minutes that you can kind of, like, determine the expertise level of the AI. Just takes a little bit of practice, a little bit of learning. Seeing who's my favorite Marvel character. In the cinematic universe, I very much like Star-Lord. Star-Lord, mainly because it's Chris Pratt, and I have a little bit of a man crush on Chris Pratt, so big fan of that beastie boy. But yeah, big fan of Chris Pratt, big fan of Star-Lord. Star-Lord is also very awesome in Marvel Contest of Champions. So hopefully, guys, when Guardians of the Galaxy 2 comes out, right, we're going to be, like, famous enough in the Marvel community that they're like, oh, you know, who should interview Chris Pratt? They're going to be like, oh, what about this guy called Cian? He's got a load of Marvel subscribers who would be very interested in that interview. And they'll be like, wow, that's a great idea, PR team. We should fly Cian over to Hollywood, and he can chill with Chris Pratt by the pool. And we can do a very nice interview about Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And, you know, we can have a little bit of a cuddle as well. You know, it might be a bit chilly around the summer when it comes out. But, guys, that's goals. That is goals right there. Chilling with me and the old Chris Pratt. How often do I say bloody wanker? Usually when I'm driving. When I'm driving, you know, I'll curse a lot, man. That's definitely the go-to phrase when driving. I mean, you don't really call anybody a bloody wanker outside of, you know, driving context, really. I have seen the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer, man. Looks lit. Very excited for it. Spider-Gwen movie. We need it, guys. We need it for the most OP champ in the game. What will be the next monthly event? Nobody knows for sure yet, but it's going to be very obscure and apparently very good. So, we're going to have to find out. Act 5 as well. It's going to come soon, guys. The announcement is like, it's teetering. Because, as well, somebody said that, Kabam Mike on the forums apparently quoted that Act 5 was coming soonish, like a week and a bit ago. So, I'm hopeful, guys. And it's been like almost 14 months since Act 4 was released. So, they got to step up their game, man. Got to get releasing some stuff. I brought the Max Dupestone offer yesterday. Should I use it on Doc Strange, Deadpool Classic, Wolverine, or Nightcrawler? Well, out of all the champions, the Skittler, I'd say if you don't already have a Dupe Scarlet Witch, definitely save it for that. Definitely save it for that. Your second option, definitely Deadpool Classic. If you, you know, did buy that champion in the first 14 days of the game. Actually, Star-Lord or 4 might be a debatable option to go with as well. Really depends what you need in the game. Like, but Deadpool's a good shout. Hey, what is up, Chucker? And George, welcome. Do I like Michael Jackson? I do indeed, man. Greatness ever. Seeing you're so sexy, you know. I'll take that, my friend. I'll take that. I don't think I look that great, but... like, you know, each to their own. I'll take that, man. How you been, man? Mohammed, I've been good, man. I've been good. Just chilling, making some videos. Had a bit of a hectic day today. Didn't get started... oh, guys. I was running some errands this morning. And I was on the motorway. And there was this big-ass lorry. A absolutely massive lorry. And it chipped a stone up. Into my windscreen, so my windscreen's got a crack in it now, and I have to pay money to get it repaired, which is really sad. It's so bad. It sucked. Today sucked for the most part, because like when that crack came, I was like, oh damn! Like in that split second, I was just like, I need to get this fixed. Like, and it's just gonna cost me money. It's gonna cost me £75. Full Odins to fix what happened in a split second and was nothing to do with me or my fault. Just a fucking big lorry with his big ass wheels flicking stones up, and now your boy, he has to fork out an Odins to pay for that. So yeah, guys, life sucks a little bit today. But we made a funny video, man. We made some people laugh, so it was alright. But yeah, still a little bit sorry about that, guys. My bank account ain't gonna be too happy. Oh, really? Let's have a look. Was there a latest teaser dropped? I want to have a quick look at this. Guardian centric. That is possible. Where's this Guardian's teaser, man? I can't see anywhere. But that is highly probable, especially, you know, if you're talking about Howard the Duck. Oh, that'd be really cool. Why did it be Guardians of the Galaxy 2 already, though? Seems a little preemptive. Seems a little bit preemptive. Maybe I should get a bicycle. Would make sense with your name. If I got, but everybody hates cyclists in the UK. The UK roads are so unfriendly to cyclists. If you're a driver, like, I genuinely think, like, cycling in the UK on the roads is so dangerous. Like, I chipped my windscreen. I could have chipped, like, my... What could have happened, actually? I guess if I was cycling, that could have, that lorry, instead of my windscreen, could have, like, chipped a stone into my eye, and I could be blind in one eye now. So I guess, comparatively, guys, we made it out in pretty good form. We made it out in pretty good form. But I would definitely not like to cycle in the UK. Terrible. Guys, you can't say Dorky Diggity Dave 3 times fast, because if you do, then he'll appear in your bathroom mirror and teach you how to parry and evade. It's a little rumor, guys. A little MCOC folklore that we're starting. Gotta go to your bathroom mirror, guys. Turn off the lights and say Dorky Diggity Dave, Dorky Diggity Dave, Dorky Diggity Dave, Dorky Diggity Dave, and he will appear behind you, you know, and he'll teach you how to parry, man. He'll teach you how to evade. It's like Bloody Mary, but instead of getting viciously murdered, you'll get a little bit better at the game. Why doesn't Ant-Man get more love? He's great, yeah, I definitely agree, Davin. I think the problem with Ant-Man, again, is you kind of need to dupe him for him to be like a super great character. And a lot of people, when they get Ant-Man first off, because unduped, like Ant-Man, he's pretty useless. So I think that's what turns a lot of people off the champion. But yeah, he ain't bad. He's certainly pretty good now, man. I'll agree with that. Where in the UK am I from? I'm from Surrey, just south of London, my friend. How long have I been playing this game? Coming up to 9 months now. I do love the mini Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer. Looks really, really cool. Seeing you want Luke Cage. Dude, you want Luke Cage? Really, dog? Really? Well, you know, if you want that champion over a Scarlet Witch or Black Widow or Thor or Star-Lord, then you know what? Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Go for it, MCOC Addict. aka Sackwhip. See, and what do you think will be the cutoff for Crossbones? What do I think will be the cutoff for Crossbones? It's going to be pretty high. Well, I think it's going to be higher than Agent Venom. Is that right to say? Because Crossbones, he's better in Prestige. Crossbones is the second best character in the skill class outside of Karnak for Prestige. He has a great use in the game. So many great uses. So I think it's going to be a high cutoff, man. He's definitely in demand. Is it going to be like 5.5? You know, I'm saying 5.5 million. I don't know if that's just from what we've seen on Agent Venom, who went for like 5.2 or 3 million. And Crossbones is technically a little bit better. He could be quite high. And are there any catalyst? I think there's a Catalyst Arena overlapping the final Crossbones Arena, but definitely not the first one. So I'm interested to see what the first round cutoff is. But I think if you're grinding for him, it's gonna be a tough grind, guys. It's gonna be a lot to grind out. But again, what do you guys think in chat? Again, predictions for cutoff. Bearing in mind that Agent Venom, who has lower prestige and less uses in the game, was 5.2 million. What do you think it's going to be for Crossbones, guys? Let's hear those sweet predictions. Okay, these nuts. What are you doing, man? Let's give you a little bit of a timeout, man. You gotta chill, bro. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be around 3.5 million. I would love that. I would definitely love that. Thank you very much, Master Ham. Appreciate that, bro. Oh no, just got roasted, bro. Looking forward to the Loki login crystal. Not really. Even if I get the character as a 4-star, I mean, I'll be happy if I get him as a 4-star in comparison to getting him as a 3-star. But still, I don't know. I'm not that fussed about Loki. I just don't see any scenario where I'd like bring him up to even 440. Got the Ghost Rider dupe, guys. It's pretty much the same prestige. It's like 3 prestige off. Maybe a little bit more than that, but it's not much off. 5.2 million, 5.8 million, 6 million. Is this Infinite Streak? Yeah, well, we're on Infinite Streak at the moment, man. We're doing crazy rounds. Got the OG Deadpool. Such a boss, man. Such a boss for his regeneration. Yeah, I think it's going to be a high cutoff, guys. So, again, if you want cross buttons, you got to start grinding like day one, man. Oh no, that's pretty bad. Right, we'll start a combo. Oh no, we'll punch him in the face. Sword. How do you get Thanos? You have to be like one of the first 20 to do Labyrinth of Legends 100%. So yeah, for the average person that doesn't spend like, 10, 20 grand plus on the game, you ain't getting Thanos, boy. What's my guilty pleasure? Oh, what is my guilty pleasure? I like a lot of Selena Gomez. Is that a guilty pleasure? One of the things. Oh, what else do I like doing? Don't know. I like watching a lot of YouTubers. I watch so many different YouTubers just because I'm so interested in how people basically like build up their channels and what stuff people do on YouTube to kind of sustain and retain an audience, and how they expand their business and grow as people. So I follow so many different YouTubers very, very loosely. So yeah, there are a lot of female YouTubers I follow. I really like a YouTuber called Hannah Witten, who does a lot of very interesting videos, man. Talks a lot about the naughty stuff in life. I can definitely appreciate that. It's definitely gonna be phase 2 or 3 of Sea Man of Legends, guys. We're just gonna do like lifestyle blogs and talk about slamming ass. That's what it's all about, boys. Oh, we're getting wrecked. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Agent Venom shrugging off the bleeds straight away. What's your favorite Marvel film? I really enjoyed Doctor Strange, man. It was a good ass film. It was a good ass film. And obviously, guys, I'm the biggest Zoella fan in the world. Like, I have pictures of Zoella all over my room, that's what I wanted to say. As well as Super Gaming Family, guys. Just, they're my idols, really. Kind of want to be like Zoella when I'm older. Just, she launched her own lifestyle range recently, which I thought was pretty cool. I've seen a couple of UK YouTubers do that, actually. It's really interesting. I find it really interesting to see what kind of YouTubers do when they get really, really big. Because some people continue YouTube, but some just stop and, like, move into, like, other random stuff. Like Zoella and Velvet Ghost, they went to do, like, their own lifestyle and at-home range. Some people write books. Oh, gosh. Don't like a lot of the books that YouTubers write, man. A lot of them are pretty cringe. But some of them are alright, but a lot of them not super great. But I mean, they're a great way. They're a great way to generate a ton of cash. I mean, if you have, like, I don't know, like 10 million subscribers and you release a book for, like, I don't know, $10, 10 pounds, and let's say 100,000 to 500,000 of your subs buy that book, well, some good cash, boys. It's some good cash. So I can see why people do books. And plus, they tend to, like, tie insane competitions to them. Because, the money in the market, incredible. Am I going to write a book? Definitely not. Well, not for a very long time, man. Not for a very long time. And if I did write a book, it'd be pretty... well, at the moment, it'd be pretty terrible, man. I'd suck at writing books. Write a book about Marvel COC. Why do people keep spamming rice gum in the chat, man? Like, what are you playing at, bro? What are you playing at? Guys, I feel like you want some little timeouts there. Oh, guys, I need to press the timeout button. Guys, you guys don't make it fun for me, man. Why you gotta come do this to my channel? Oh, David Thomas, dude, you're getting wrecked, man. You're getting wrecked for all the spam. Oh, thank you very much, 789 Gaming. Appreciate that. Do you like anime? I really liked, what was it? I've totally forgotten. There's a series that I started watching, and it was pretty good. But yeah, I've forgotten. It's about a guy and another guy, two young lads, and one of them is in a suit of armor. Somebody name it. Somebody name it. I should know it. I watched like 12 episodes of that like a year ago, and it was great. I should definitely watch more, man, because it's really good. Really, really dark, but I enjoyed it. Okay, let's wreck this Moon Knight. Get the parry, and damn. we've ground out quite a few points in this stream, to be honest. I think we've done about 400,000 so far in an hour, which is pretty good, guys. That's pretty good. Full Metal Alchemist, that's the one, guys. You absolutely nailed it. You nailed it. So impressed, guys. 10 out of 10. How's my grandma? Dude, grandma, the Grand of Legends. She's doing well. She's doing well. Saw her Saturday. She came around for some tea and biscuits. So we chilled out then. You know, talked about what they've been up to. My grandma just goes on lots of walks with my granddad. It's pretty much what they do, man. It's a pretty hype life. Lots of pubs as well. Whew. Grand's always on the lash. How can I get Infinite Streak? If you go to my channel, check out the guides playlist. We have Infinite Streak guides for the free and 4-star arena. Can I spam caps? I'm going to have to say no on that, Ali. Do you watch The Flash? I'm way behind on The Flash, man. Been too busy working my ass off and trying to keep up with The Walking Dead to watch stuff, guys. But I'll get on it soon. I'll get on it soon. Which way is the best way to take your forced... I don't quite understand that question. Are you talking about the best use for the character? If it's duped a 4-star Unstoppable Colossus, he's pretty good for Alliance War Defense. Outside of that, he's alright. He's alright. I mean, he's not like great, but he's not super terrible. Oh, Dylan Vance, dude, why you gotta do this, man? Why you gotta do this? Like, we're gonna have to put you in timeout, fam. If you keep on doing that, man, like I have mods, guys. Like, just like don't joke around in chat, because even if you are like ironically being like trolling, sometimes they don't see it that way, and then you could wind up permaban from the stream, and then yeah, you can never talk again, which would suck for you guys. So if you could not do that, that'd be pretty good. How much am I doing in the arena? We're just going for 1.5 mil. I'll probably do one more round, and then I'm gonna head off. Need to make some more tea. Need to chill out, guys. Feeling a little bit exhausted of talking. I feel like I've droned on too much in the last hour, but hopefully this has been a pretty good stream for you guys. Hope that some of you have enjoyed it. Was the champion with the worst animations in the game? I'm not really too sure. Worst animations. I really didn't like Moon Knight's animations the first time I played against him. Oh, dude. Oh, no! That sucks so bad. But, yeah, worst animations. You know what? 4 Jane Foster, I think, has the worst special attacks in terms of the way that they connect. They're pretty bad. I think 4 Jane Foster, actually. Worst animations. I'll go with that. I feel like Ronan could use some new animations. Because Ronan's... It seems like with Ronan's animations, they took 4's animations and were like, okay, let's just fit this to Ronan. So, I think some of the stuff just looks a little bit clunky. So, I'd like to see Ronan's animations redone. And 4 Jane Foster's. But those are the only 2 champions at the moment. I think they did a really solid job on kind of revamping like Hulk, Juggernaut, and Rhino. Those are pretty good champs now. Has anyone ever told you that I look like the Hulk? Only every day of my life, man. It's just because I'm such a stacked guy, you know, very muscular. That a lot of people, you know, they make that connection, which I can completely understand. Okay, let's wreck this Juggernaut. We're gonna get to level 2, or is it gonna be a level 1 kill? I think it might be a level 1 kill. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a level 1 kill. Let's fire this off. Boosh. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have had quite a fun stream this evening. Appreciate you all stopping by for a little bit of banter. These nuts. Welcome to Band City, man. Welcome to Band City. So, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Don't know why I put my hands up there. Just so incredibly excited. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We shall have some crystal opening videos coming on the channel tomorrow. Probably a premium one and a 4-star one. It's going to be pretty good, along with Champion of the Day, and maybe a little bit of a video guide on which characters you should take to rank 4. But again, guys, if you ever do have any video suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments of any video or tweet them at me. Apart from that, guys, once again, thank you for tuning in this evening. Hope you enjoyed this evening's live stream, and I will see you all very soon.